Welcome to another Unreal Foos video. Today I am giving you a tip or tips on how to fix your snake shot, how to improve it, and some other tips on just making it better. I've gotten questions about certain problems that people have, whether it's not being able to execute one side or the other, not being able to move the ball, misexecuting it, cutting the ball back when you don't mean to. Things of that sort. So here's a few quick tips. First, make sure that the rod is always lubricated so that there's hardly any friction. When there's friction on the rod, it makes it harder to be able to rock the ball and to be able to move the ball and hit it. So make sure that it's nice and clean. Also, I do recommend having a wrap. It gives you a little bit more grip. And kind of helps to be able to execute it better. The next thing is here's to solve some problems where people are not able to move the ball very far out and execute the shot. Try doing this type of exercise. You can rock the ball a little bit, or even if you start from a standing or from a still position. Let's say I'm having problems on the pull side. I'm going to rock towards the push side a little bit, and then I'm going to bring the ball this way. And I'm not swinging. I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is I want to make sure that I'm able to, from this position, that I'm able to move the ball this way. So just move the ball. Don't even try to rotate the handle. Just move it. Same thing for the push side. You come to the pull side, and then you just push. Just practice this. I mean, you want to be able to make sure that you're able to move the ball, because when you execute the snake shot and you're trying to go along on either side, you have to move the ball, right? So just practice doing this movement, and once you get it in your head that the progression of the shot is to move and then hit, then you'll have an easier time hitting the sides, the long holes. So if I do this, I know that next time when I practice my shot, that if I'm having problems going long, that I'm not doing this, that I'm trying to spin before I move the ball. If I'm doing this, is I'm not concentrating on moving the ball, and I'm just concentrated on spinning the guy to hit the ball, and that's not what you should be doing. You should the progression of the shot is move the ball and then hit, right? That's what you should be doing. So again, practice just moving the ball to either side like that until you get that. Also practice rocking like that. Because once you practice the rock, you get your wrist to get used to this shot, to understand that it needs to put pressure, and you start getting the feel of this shot, right? So you need to really be comfortable with that. So once you practice that, then the next step is take it slowly and do the following. If I'm going to practice the pull side, rock once to the push side. Bring the ball, let the ball move, and then spin and hit. So it looks like this. I go here to the push side, I bring the ball, and then I hit. Right? So that's a very slow way of doing it. Same thing for the push side. I come to the pull side, move it, and then hit. Right? So that's very simple, very easy. And then once you start getting that in your head and you're able to get a good feel for that, then you can start speeding it up, trying to make it be one motion where it looks like you're just pulling and hitting, right? So if I'm here, right, then you can start doing that. So just practice those things, and remember that the ball has to move first before you hit, right? I mean, if you're going shorter, obviously, if you're shooting a straight shot, you don't have. But it's actually a good idea to rock and then go straight. But and the situations where you actually have to move, even if it's a one dot, you still have to move first and then hit, right? So just practice that. I'll take some super slow-mo shots of me shooting it, and you're gonna see that actually when this goes in really slow motion, the guy is actually gonna go down a little bit before he comes down and hits, and that's because there's some pressure there that's making the ball move, right? If this guy didn't really dip down a little bit, that means that I'm not putting enough pressure on the ball to be able to cause it to move to either side. So you'll see that the little pressure that I'm moving, the guy's actually dipping just a little bit before he spins and hits. Okay, that's it. Hope that helps. Send me some comments, and good luck.